Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Y'all help me welcome the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing?
Man, blessed and highly favored, man. Happy to have you on. Happy to be living to see another day. And I know you got a good word for us this morning.
Hey, I appreciate it, Ricky. Every now and then life hits us and hurts us, disappoints us as we move and navigate through difficulties. And it seems as if what we're up against is too much for us. The good news is God doesn't have to move your difficulty. God can give you the strength to overcome your difficulty. So even when you're overwhelmed, somehow God gives you the strength to overcome. God gives you strength in the midst of your stress. God gives you hope to handle your hell and heartbreak. God ain't got to move the mountain. God will give you the strength to climb.
Yes,
that's why Inez Andrews is on that thing. When Inez says, Lord, don't move the mountain, just give me the strength to climb. Today may be a day of difficulty, but here's what God will do. God will give you just enough strength to put one foot in front of the other till you get to the other side, and you'll discover you didn't move the mountain, but you sure overcame that mountain.
There it is. And Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, thank you, Ricky. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. Hey, Pastor Haynes, love you, man.
Love you, Ricky. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too. Y'all, here's Inez Andrews. Lord, don't move the mountain. Give me the strength to climb. Right here, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
You're right.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 11 minutes after the hour. Got your front page. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. Yesterday, President Biden announced a ban on Russian oil imports into the U.S. Now, this is a major trade action that the president of Ukraine had repeatedly asked for and had bipartisan support in the U.S. Meanwhile, McDonald's, Starbucks, Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, and General Electric announced yesterday that they were temporarily suspending their business in Russia over the invasion of Ukraine. Meanwhile, a 49-year-old Texas man who's a member of the far-right militia was convicted on all counts yesterday. It was the first trial related to the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol, and prosecutors hope that the verdict will give them more leverage in plea negotiations in upcoming cases. Now, in related news, the leader of the far-right Proud Boy extremist group was arrested yesterday on conspiracy charge for his alleged role in the January 6th attack. All right, that's what's going on in news. For more, just log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, what's going on in sports?
Man, well, if you guys don't know yet, Aaron Rodgers signs the largest NFL contract with the Green Bay Packers. He's staying in Green Bay, highest paid player in NFL history, 4-year deal, $200 million, $153 million guaranteed. His buddy wide receiver Devontae Adams also will re-sign with the Packers. Seattle Seahawks trade quarterback Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos for 3 players plus 4 draft picks. That kind of shocked everybody, but I knew he was going to get traded to somewhere. I wasn't expecting the Denver Broncos, so Russell Wilson will have a new home. Deion Primetime Sanders says he had 2 toes amputated after a medical setback. He had blood clots stemming from a previous surgery of a dislocated toe with inflamed nerve. It got so bad they were talking about amputating his leg from the knee down. Man. And this was all happening during the football season.
You know, I figured something was. I said, that's a like.
When he was in that wheelchair.
Yeah, I was like, what could be that bad? I hate that.
Absolutely,
I really do.
Absolutely. So they didn't have to amputate the leg from the knee down, but they did have to amputate his first 2 toes. So we're gonna keep Prime Time in prayer for a full recovery. Indeed. Gary with the T. What's up there, pimpin'?
All right, y'all. Courtney Cox, y'all. We all remember Courtney Cox, y'all, from the show, the hit show Friends. Well, she made y'all a shocking revelation, y'all, when she admitted that she doesn't remember much of her time filming Friends. Now, Miss Cox is 57 years old. She recently just sat down, y'all, with today's Willie Geist, and she did an interview, and the actress shared, y'all, that she realized that there were a lot of gaps in her memory when she appeared on Friends, the reunion in May of 2021. She said, quote, I should have watched all 10 seasons, because when I did the reunion and was asked questions, I was like, I don't remember being there. She laughed. She said, yeah, I don't remember filming so many episodes. Now, last year, y'all, the cast of Friends united on the set to take a look back at the comedy that turned all 6 stars, y'all, into household names. And we all remember Friends, y'all. It didn't have too many African Americans.
When I had my sitcom, I remember every single episode of.
And Ricky, you see that? You could read my mind. Because I was going to ask you, did you remember doing any of your shows?
Every single episode, we did 2 seasons.
A little bit different than Friends, though.
Yeah. And they was paying this girl $1 million an episode. I don't know how she forgot, but they say she did remember to cash her check. But It's sad though that Ricky, that you remembered all your episodes on the Rickey Smiley show.
Yeah,
12 episodes.
Yeah. A little different than Friends, the number one sitcom.
I knew you was going. I had to get to it before you.
You sure damn did, because
I already knew what you. I knew you were finna do it. I had my coffee this morning. I'm ready for you.
Okay, because I show, babe, remember those? I wanted the girls in Africa still watching. But anyway, it's sad, y'all, for Miss Cox. She said, dude, she basically just didn't remember, child. So she remembered those checks, though. But anyway, honey, let's just keep her lifted, honey. You know that. Some things happen, Ricky. Let's keep you lifted that you should have forgot those. But anyway, the color today, we just go into that, honey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Flirt Alert. On the high end, you say Flirt Alert, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Red. That's your color for today, honey. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, don't accuse Chris Brown of rape, because he saves them text messages. Up next, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
And then that's hot.
Catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rick's Bottom Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. Let's hope she's feeling better from yesterday. Y'all give it up a sugar love for the one and only the Brad.
You would have to bring that up. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody.
Brought to you, boy. I'm sorry, Brett.
Brought to you by Urban One. 2022 is here and we are officially in primary season. Urban One is committed to ensuring voters of the information they need to participate in every election. Log on to onevote2022.com. What up, Rick? Good morning, everybody. I'm Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Chris Brown, he has shared text messages and voice notes from a woman that has accused him of rape on a yacht that was docked outside of Diddy's home in December 2020. He shared messages from the woman only identified as Jane Doe, who began texting Chris just days after the alleged assault took place. Now, in a few texts, the woman sent Chris several nude selfies and told Brown that he was the best sex she ever had. In another message, Brown suggested that the woman get a plan B to prevent a possible pregnancy, which she said, okay, I will. Then Brown replied, just was hella faded, so I just want to be sure. Now, after not hearing from Brown, the woman told him that she got a new number and that she was moving to Los Angeles. She attempted to hook up with him at least 4 more times over the last year. In one text, which was 9 months after the event, she said, missing you, you were honestly the best I've had. LOL, I just want it again. Why are you playing with me? LOL. In a voice note dated August 23rd, 2021, she sent Chris a voice note saying, well, you're giving me mixed signals. You're like reading my messages and stuff, and you haven't blocked me yet, so I guess you don't hate me yet. I just want to see you again. I mean, you just answered the phone and then you just hung up. Like, just let me know. Man, listen.
And then she went and filed rape charges.
And then went and filed rape charges.
Keep them notes, fellas.
I tell you what, the minute you start talking about I feel attacked and I feel uncomfortable, I feel all those little signals right there, I'm not finna be in a room with man, that made me so mad right now. And I'm real mad now because there are women out here that has been victimized for real.
Yeah.
And that really need help and can't get the help that they need.
Yeah.
And you being vindictive and using the system because he won't call you back instead of just charging it to the game.
Exactly. Did you forget you sent these text messages, girl? Well, anyway, Chris posted yesterday, no more dragging me through the mud. Clearly, you can all see. Now, let's see if the media will keep that same energy they had trying to destroy me, run the real story. He said, me and my team are taking legal action on this situation. You don't play with people's lives like that.
Take her
And
to
he is
absolutely
absolutely right.
And get her locked up for trying to accuse him of
saying.
rape. That was consensual
How come nothing
sex.
happens to people when they lie?
Right.
What happens to the accusers when they lie?
And then you can't go back and undo none of that stuff.
No,
her name is not even out there.
Exactly. She
her
Jane
name is not
Doe.
even out there. His name is out there, but hers isn't.
Right.
Exactly.
Man, I put her name out there so doggone quick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're going to destroy his reputation, why is she still being protected? And she lied.
Exactly.
Stuff like that make me mad.
Ooh, I done got heated over here myself too.
Yeah,
We're gonna go and just wrap up we gonna wrap it up, Rick. We're gonna wrap up the hot spot. But coming up next, y'all, we got Roxy's HBCU, and y'all hit us up for them wake up calls at 8669 Ricky. That's 8669.
She got, you know what it is?
Rick.
She got dealt with. You heard what the text message said.
You the best I ever had.
Foot on that neck.
Then she became a stalker.
Yeah. She got some Chris Brown and bought fire to her. She in love.
Talking about you haven't blocked me yet.
You went in there, had sex with him on the first night instead of making him take you out to dinner and being respectful and handling yourself or whatever, and you thought you was the one.
And you wasn't.
Right. You didn't get chose. You got chose, but not chose.
Rock to you, we repping today.
We repping Chris Brown, Jack. Shoot.
Hey, that's what it is.
Chris Brown got him coming out. Chris Brown got him coming off the bench. What you think you was gonna start?
Right.
He got 3-point shooters out there. He got Shaq out there in the paint.
What? Okay.
Man, please.
Don't fall in love. That's what you don't need to
Yeah.
do. Okay. And he said he was tipsy. You knew he was tipsy. Anyway, that's all for me.
Probably put some in his drink.
Ooh.
Oh, message.
Get out of bed.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
Yeah, man. Oh, yes. Rock Teasy for Sheezy up in the building. It's about that time, man. My favorite segment of the show. We always going to continue to highlight, showcase, and let the world know about our phenomenal heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our phenomenally historically black colleges and universities. Let's see here. Let's travel down to Texas. Oh, yeah. Prairie View A&M. That's where we going. Established in 1876. Home of the Royal Purple and Gold. Shout out to the Panthers and Lady Panthers out there. Home of the Marching Storm Marching Band and the Black Foxes Dance Line. Oh, whoa! And I can't forget about the Twirling Thunder Color Guard. Come on now. So y'all know Prairie View A&M as Prairie View A&M. But we know him as PV. Let's talk about PV's current president, the Honorable Dr. Ruth Simmons. Previously served as the 18th president of Brown University, where she became the first African-American president of an Ivy League institution. She received the BET Award for her service as president of Brown University. And did I mention she's a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority? Oh, I know all her sorors are hype right about now. President Barack Obama appointed Dr. Simmons to the President Commission on White House Fellowships. Newsweek selected her as Woman of the Year. Time Magazine named her as America's Best College President. And oh, by the way, she also received a bachelor's degree from Dillard University and a master's PhD from Harvard University. Oh, if you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at RockTHolla. Let's get it.
HBCU, no. I appreciate that, Rock Teasy.
Already.
Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and thank you so much for the opportunity to bring this healthcare information to the listeners of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. So, Ricky, we've talked about COVID so much, and now I'm going to start emphasizing African-American health disparities and things that we need to talk about that specifically and disproportionately affect the African-American community. So everybody has somebody in their family that's diabetic, or they may be diabetic themselves. And so there have been so many great breakthroughs in the treatment of diabetes now that I just want to make sure that the listeners are aware that if you are not on 2 new medications or 2 new classes of medications, the classes are SGLT2 inhibitors and the other are GLP-1 inhibitors. And so what these 2 medications do, one, they bring your blood sugar down, they lower your hemoglobin A1C, which is very important in the treatment long-term of diabetes. Because as you know, Ricky, I heard earlier they were talking about Deion Sanders having amputations. Amputations happen disproportionately in the African-American community, and it's usually due to complications of diabetes. So his was not diabetic, his was blood clots. But again, the issue is still there. And we know that they do not hesitate to chop off the toes or the legs of African-American people. We are disproportionately affected by that disease state. So in these classes of drugs, Ricky, the SGLT2 inhibitors, what they do is amazing because they make the kidneys urinate out the sugar that is floating around in your blood when you're diabetic. When you lose that sugar, your blood sugar goes down. But more importantly, you lose the calories associated with that sugar, and it literally makes you lose weight. So there's a very effective way to get weight down in diabetic patients and to control their blood sugar. And so the vast majority of people that are type 2 diabetic are overweight. And so this gets their weight down, and it is incredible how well it works. You don't have to do a single push-up, crunch, go to the gym, none of those things. It sucks those calories out, takes the sugar out, lowers your blood sugar, lowers your hemoglobin A1C, and makes you lose weight. Now, next is the GLP-1 inhibitors. These drugs are absolutely amazing because the combination of the 2 literally address every defect that you have as a diabetic. So it's like not having diabetes. But the SGLT2 inhibitors enhance your body's ability to metabolize sugar or carbohydrates, and it literally makes you lose weight. If you've heard about these new weight loss shots, those are actually diabetes medications that have been redirected to make you lose dramatic amounts of weight. If you're diabetic, it brings your sugar down. If you're not diabetic, it does not. So it is rate controlled. In other words, when your blood sugar is up, it brings your sugar down. But if you have a normal blood sugar, it doesn't affect your blood sugar. It just affects your body's metabolism of sugar and makes you lose dramatic amounts of weight. So 2 healthy alternatives for people who are diabetic. If your doctor is still treating you with old school insulins or old school medications like sulfonylureas, things that make your sugar drop too precipitously and can give you low sugar, and you have to go eat a piece of candy real quick or something like that. We just made some great changes in that. Okay, Ricky, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or its production crew. Get your diabetes check. Follow me on Facebook. I'll be doing Facebook Live tonight, Ricky, at 6:30. Get everybody to tune in to ask Dr. MJ where you can ask your healthcare questions.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Miss Janie. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's raving, y'all. Miss Kelly Clarkson and her divorce is final, y'all. And people are saying, y'all, this is the way, baby, you need to divorce, honey. All right. Now, they're saying that Kelly Clarkson, her divorce from her wonderful husband, Mr. Brandon Blackston, has been finalized. Now, they're saying the 39-year-old singer will pay her ex a massive one-time payment of just over $1.3 million, as well as a monthly child support payment of $45,601 for their 2 children, Little River Rose 7 and Remington Alexander 5.
$45,000?
Yeah, but that's cheap. Hold on.
She got to pay him that?
Yes, but hold on. That's a good divorce. And they're saying that payment started, y'all, on February the 1st. Now, additionally, y'all, they're saying that the couple agreed on having joint custody of their kids, although River and Remington, y'all, will live at Kelly Clarkson's Los Angeles mansion. Now, a representative from Ms. Clarkson has not been commented on a rep, or while a rep for Blackston, y'all, did not immediately respond. Now, they're saying that another stipulation of this agreement is that both kids, y'all, will be vaccinated against the COVID-19 virus, as they will be traveling out of state to see their father at the former couple's Montana ranch, where they're going to be living at, where he's living at, y'all, for a time being. Now, they're saying Kelly will get both of their Montana properties. Blackston, her husband, will pay. She's gonna pay him. At least he's gonna pay her $2,000 a month, y'all, while he's still staying on the ranch because it's officially her ranch.
$2,000 ain't bad out of 45.
No, but in addition to the one-time payment, y'all, they're saying that the American Idol winner, she's going to also have to pay her ex $115,000 in spousal support, y'all. And that payment is she's going to do that to him a month until January the 31st, 2024. Now, they're saying the amount for the spousal support is lower, than the previous amount because he was wanting $150,000 a month. So that's what she's going to be doing. Now, the court also said that the single, she's going to get, listen to this, y'all, this is so beautiful. She's going to get y'all the family pets. She's going to get multiple cars, including a Ford Bronco, a Ford F-250. Ricky, now, y'all be raving about a 150, but she's getting her F-250 and a Porsche Cayenne, as well as a flight simulator. Now, her husband, they said he's going to... Yeah, simulator. What did I say? Simulator.
Stimulator.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what a flight stimulator.
Whole other conversation.
Yeah. Now, in turn, y'all, they say blacks and honey are going to get the farmer couples, farm cattle, livestock, stock dogs, and horses. He's getting multiple vehicles, including a Ford F-350 and a Ford F-250,
That's the
an
one with the hips.
yeah, and several cat snowmobiles. And they say he's going to also walk away with a golf simulator and a couple of Patek Philippe watches. Isn't that beautiful?
He wins. Sound like
a
lot.
Yeah, he's getting a lot. It's amazing.
I just don't think no grown man should just be getting just because she got money. I don't care if you married to Oprah Winfrey, man. If she give you $50,000 to go get you a 2-bedroom apartment and some furniture to start over, go get you a job and be a man.
Yeah, but he gonna be a man.
I just can't live off
that ain't how it work in Hollywood.
No female.
No.
Hollywood dudes cut different.
Yes, they cut different.
A monk or something. We'll get married under some different laws, Amish or something.
Yeah.
Get them damn horses in that buggy. I don't know.
But it's amazing all the big stuff they're getting. Most people, Africans and Americans be fighting over a knife and a fork, baby. But these girls getting $45,000 a month, getting all kind of F2, 350 cars and all this other good stuff. So congratulations to Kelly and her husband, y'all. And in my quick for free story, y'all, Zach Braff. I'm sure y'all remember Zach Braff, honey. From the show Scrub, y'all. Well, he's going to be working with Gabrielle Union now. They were on the Ellen DeGeneres show the other day, and he admitted, y'all, that he had no idea, y'all, that Gabrielle Union was married to NBA superstar Dwayne Wade. He said, I didn't even know he was. He said, I'm not even into sports like that. He said, but I thank her for choosing me to be on this movie with him, honey, with her. But he said, I knew, honey. Nobody knew. I didn't know, he said, because I'm not into sports. Isn't that an insult? Now, she chose to
No, that ain't no insult. That's fair. I mean, you just into what you're into.
But you don't know who you playing husband's husband in real life?
He ain't in their business.
He's a celebrity like she is, honey. He should have known. I would have been very upset by that, honey, that he didn't know who my spouse was.
He's an actor, Gary. He's not a celebrity.
Who? Jack Braff, he's a celebrity, isn't he?
But he's an actor. He doesn't use his time or energy in the public eye at all. He just does what he does for a living on TV. That's different than actually being like a socialite. He don't play in that world, so it's okay that he did not know.
Well, he said, I knew what a knockout of a woman she was and that she was a good actress, and I just couldn't believe that they thought that she, would have picked him, to be on the show with him. But you couldn't have done that to me, honey. You got fired. You don't know who my spouse is.
Are you serious?
Ricky. That's like her to walk.
Know who you are?
That's like
walking. I don't know half of these doggone rappers out here. What if one of these doggone rappers come up here and talking about do a movie and you don't know who he is and you never listened to his songs before or whatever? You just know what you know and you just don't know. You just don't have to know everything and it's a lot to know.
Well, you better slip me a damn cue card and let them know who that is. If you walk in the room, if Rickey Smiley walk in the room and people say that's Rickey Smiley.
How many people walked in the room and thought you was Arsenio Hall?
They didn't know. So, but anyway, that's baby, you couldn't do that with me. Sorry, that's an insult, honey. He had to lose his job. All right, the color today.
Said semi. Never mind, go ahead.
The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is flirt alert. On the high end, you say flirt alert, and on the low end, just say beautiful race. You walked in the room, they say, oh, there goes Tabby Smiley.
And nobody thought you was the doctor that gave Michael Jackson that medicine. Nobody. Nobody thought you was Conrad Murray. Nobody. Okay, Gary.
Anyway.
Let's go.
I hate you, man. I don't like rap. I'm done. Don't speak to me.
I don't like you neither.
All right, y'all, come on.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Pam from Anderson. Wake up. up out to my two daughters, Kamaya and Ava, and my fiance Marcus. Wake up, wake up.
This is Straight Jacket Joe in Orlando, coming to Savannah, Georgia. I need Savannah, Georgia to wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, my name is Chantel, and I would like to get my granddaughter up to school, calling from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's get up, Corey. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Jerome Brown, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Good morning to all my dogs on the 8th floor in the county jail.
This is Rickey Smiley of Blackwood, South Carolina. Wake up, Keisha. Wake up, Kingsley. Wake up, Ali. Wake up, Blackwood. Wake up, Columbia. Wake up, wake up.
This is MC Larry Moody calling from St. Louis. Wake up, St. Louis. What's up, Rickey Smiley?
What up, boy?
Wake up. And tell you so. Wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Flint. Wake up. Toledo. Wake up. Des Moines. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate your bread.
You welcome, Ricky.
The devil is poison. The devil is poison. Will drive you out of your mind.
Well,
here's our church and that Janie. Good morning.
Good morning.
We broadcasting live from the Oh Lord Hold My Mule While I Shout Missionary Evangelistic Episcopal Baptist Church of God in Christ AME, CME, NBC, CBS, BET, and our pastor is the Reverend A.H. Bartholomew. Good morning, Janie.
Good morning.
We out here barbecuing pork ribs and Boston butts to raise money. To raise money for our youth day. So come get you a sandwich, and Miss Janie made her famous barbecue sauce. You can buy it, but you have to bring your own mayonnaise jar. So come on out here, and we in front of the Oh Lord Hold My Mule While I Shout Missionary Evangelistic Episcopal Baptist Church of God in Christ AME, CME, NBC, BET, ESPN. And we want to thank our sponsor, Slits Malt Liquor Bull. Here's our church announcements. Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Please be careful when you walk out to your car because there been Please be careful when you walk out to your car because there have been 3 raccoon attacks in the parking lot since last week. And the church security guard been trying to shoot him, but his vision is bad. And he shot Mother Banks in the foot this morning by mistake.
Pray for her.
We asking all members to pray and send good wishes. Good wishes to Tamika Sanders, who been the choir director for the past 3 months, but had to be let go this week. You know, they had to let her go.
Yeah. What happened?
Well, she was good people, but she was real cockeyed and kept having folks singing the wrong parts because they didn't know that who she was looking at to sing. You know.
Yeah, hey, Miss Cheney.
All right, then. She's taking it hard because she loves Miss Sanders. They be having, she's singing the wrong part. Had the alto singing, "Isn't that great in the morning, fairly well, fairly well." That's supposed to be for the Sopranos. Condolences to the family of Big Teddy Weems. Jenny, you know Big Teddy?
Yeah.
Big Teddy Weems, who was called home on last Friday, and he was 5'4" and he weighed 430 pounds. And folks who was there said what took him out was he tried to eat an extra large meat lover's pizza and a bag of flaming hot Cheetos for lunch and wash it down with a 2-liter Dr. Pepper. And them spicy chemicals put together made him explode right there. Explode right there in front of his house. And so it's going to be a closed casket funeral, but his mama need donations to help her get a new mailbox.
Check it out.
When he blew up, he best of the mailbox. Black Tony, what's going on?
Hey, cuz, I'm back out here again. I'm back
Are you coming to work? The only thing we want to know this morning, are you coming to work?
Yo, I'm coming there if y'all want to buy something from.
What? That's not how it go.
If y'all want to buy something, cause I'm trying to get money out here, cause y'all ain't paying me no real money. I'm trying to get some money out. I'm back out here on full-time hustle, boy. I'm in full-time hustle mode right now.
Would you be on a full-time hustle and come to work?
Cause it's finna be springtime, and I'm finna get me a convertible.
A what?
Give me a convertible. A convertible.
Yeah.
A drop top old school. Yo, I'm finna get one. So I'm out here hustling full time, but
what you selling?
I got a good deal for y'all today, boy.
What you selling, man?
For your grandchildren, for Rot T, for your little boy, for you, for all her children. I got something good. They ain't nobody gonna have this. What y'all kids gonna have?
What you got?
You know, some of your kids got dogs. They got cats. They got all kind of pets. I got pets for your kids. And ain't nobody gonna have, Shawty.
What?
I'm telling you, these fire too, boy. I'm talking about ain't nobody got these, boy.
What?
You know, a few months ago, we had broken in the zoo.
Hold on, you coming to work?
Listen, Shawty, we had stole some monkeys from the zoo, right? But look,
what kind of monkeys?
Though. Shawty, look, we had stole some monkeys.
What kind?
But then they had monkey babies, right? They had some monkey babies, but I guess the mommy monkey and the daddy monkey were midgets. We were wondering why they were so little. They
were called squirrel monkeys. Squirrel monkeys.
So they were short monkeys.
Yeah.
So we caught them smunkies. So look, if you want to get you a smunky, or your little grandchildren, and you want to get some smunkies, we selling them for $300 a piece, Shawty. That's less than a pit bull. That's way less than a pit bull. You can't even get a blue. You can't even get a red nose for $300.
How much?
Miss Janie, you want a smunky?
How much?
$300. Well, for you, I get it to you for $250, $200. That little smunky, you can keep them at the house. If anybody break in, they'll bite them. But they do bite now.
Y'all got some smunkies. Now where they going?
It's a short monkey, a smunky.
Right. And where y'all get them from? What zoo y'all get them from?
Atlanta.
What zoo y'all get them from? Oh, Atlanta.
You know Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta zoo ain't got no locks on the cages. So you just walk in there and get what you want.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea in the club today. What up?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Nicki Minaj is speaking out, and some people are kind of like giving her the side eye. Some people saying, well, girl, congratulations. Now, she recently spoke out on black men and their need for emotional nurturing. She said, first of all, honey, she said, I want to say this. Dear black men, I love you. Dear black men, I appreciate you. Dear black men, you are needed and wanted. And dear black men, you are the only men on this planet that, as of little boys, you don't get to be nurtured and treated like a child, like a baby, like someone's thing that needs to be loved and hugged and kissed and told that we love you. Then she also wanted to say, a lot of time, especially black men, they're not allowed y'all to show their emotions. She said they get told, oh, you gotta man up, you gotta do this and you gotta do that. She said you gotta be the man of the house before you even. She said you know what I'm saying. She said a lot of times that the man needs to be treated like this. She said, ladies, you know how we nurture our sons, our children, and we just adore them and kiss on them. They want that. She said they need that. So I just want to say and make sure that I let black men know for the rest of their lives, I love you and we need you.
Beautiful.
That's sweet.
What's wrong?
Yeah, but dear black man, y'all need all this other stuff, honey. But dear black woman here, she got to sit home raising all these doggone kids when the dear black man just leave her in the house and go around the corner or go
She got all that. That's how she got the kids. I'm just playing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and that's understood though, but I mean, black men are nurtured in love. I thought they say black mothers raise their daughters and love their sons. So, you know, I mean, it's just, I don't know. That's just something to think about.
Right.
You know, it's just something to think about. But anyway, that's how she feel. That's good. You know.
So, Gary, you think that black men be babied too much?
And not just baby, they be baby too much for one doggone thing, but you need to dear black man, and when you become a man, you need to learn how to be a man and face your responsibilities and take care of your responsibilities and stuff. Instead of, oh, we just love our black men and they don't know how to cry. And they know how to cry at the other woman's house when they left your ass with all them children. No. Sorry, it's just a little different,
Gary,
but you know.
Gary, you're not playing with them. You ain't playing with us today.
No, I'm not. I mean, come on. I mean, it's just.
Some of them cry when they over there at that house and left down there with all them children.
Yeah. So yeah, that's dear black men, honey. But anyway, you know, she feels that way, and that's good, and you know, maybe. So I don't know, but that was just a different situation for me.
Right.
Know? So, you know, congratulations.
But you was loved.
Yes, I was loved, and you know, honey, and I mean, and I knew how to be a man regardless of what my preference may have been. I still know how to take care of my responsibility and be responsible.
I don't care what they say about you, Gary. When you sneeze or when you yawn, yeah, you definitely a man.
Grown man.
Yeah, you're young, just like a grown man, and go right back to sissy.
That's right, baby. Okay, transformation is quick.
Talking then somebody
Hey, girl. But anyway, child.
Look at that.
Congratulations, honey. We love Nikki and her dear black man. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Dolly Parton, baby, she's speaking out. She said she wants to collaborate, y'all, with Cardi B, honey. She was did a recent interview, and you know, she said about Cardi B, she said she's a character. She said, I know she's an original. She also added that I would love to do something with Cher sometime, a TV show or something, and a movie. And she said we'll have Cardi B on the same show. She said, you know, she'll let Cher host it, and she said Cardi B and she would both be entertainers. So congratulations, honey. I love Dolly Parton, honey. I love country music and I had to grow up watching that and stuff and listening to it. So I think
like Hee Haw on Saturday.
Didn't you love Hee Haw and Lulu and Grandpa?
There's agony on me. Oh.
Yes, dude, loved Hee Haw, honey. That was a good show. So we'll see if that can work out for
the country version of Saturday Night Live.
Okay. Yep, exactly. And then my final story, y'all, legendary singer-songwriter Smokey Robinson, baby, y'all, they said he spoke out on The View the other day, and he was a little bit upset, y'all. He said he considered himself to be a black American. He said, I resent being called African American. He said, I think that when you do that, you're disclaiming all the things, all the contributions that black people have made to America. He said, I consider myself to be a black American, and I enjoy being called black. Unquote.
Okay.
So he said,
I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, so bless his soul, honey. He
I
said,
don't care what they think about me.
That's right, he don't.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, honey. So y'all don't call Smokey Robinson there, honey. Y'all call
Last
him
year, Jazz in the Garden, Smokey Robinson had on some leather pants. Boy, he out there, he hunched the whole stage. He gave it to him. He gave it to him. He gave it to him.
At 82 years old, honey.
Went and bought me some leather pants.
All right, the clue of the day, y'all, is one of my favorite. My clue of the day, y'all, is flirt alert. On the high end, you say flirt alert, and on the low end, you say beautiful red. That's your clue for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Now, listen, gas prices are the most expensive they have ever been in United States history. And with the continuing war in Ukraine, President Joe Biden is now banning imports of Russian oil and natural gas to punish Putin and kind of like put a choke on the Russian economy. But the decision also means that even higher gas prices at the pump for us, citizens of the United States. So gas prices was rising before the Russian-Ukraine conflict, but now with the United States banning imports of Russian oil, our gas prices will soar even higher than they have been in 14 years. Now, of course, we do not want to help Putin's war, but these gas prices are really, really out of control. I think, Special K, don't we have a reserve?
It's really complicated. But just from what I've been reading up on this for the last few days, it's not as simple as, because we only get 2% of our oil from Russia.
Right.
Okay. We do a lot of deals with Venezuela, with Iran. There's Iranian oil, there's Saudi Arabian oil, there's Canadian. Like we do deals with a lot of people for oil.
Right.
What people aren't paying attention to is oil companies. Oil prices are based on trading, like speculation on what's going on in the world and instability in the world. All that has an effect on oil barrels of oil prices. Oil companies' profits were like $174 billion this year. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they set the prices. So while, it does have an effect, but I think they take advantage of this instability and confusion to price gouge.
Yeah.
And there's not a whole lot the government can do about it because we're in a free market society. So the government can't just go in and unilaterally tell the oil company, hey, you can only charge this much for gas.
Right.
So it's really a kind of a complicated situation.
So the question is, how much are you paying for gas, and where do you live, and are you willing to pay the higher price of it? If that's what it's going to take to put a chokehold on the Russian economy and stop Putin. Let's go to the phones. Get out us 866-9 Ricky 866-9 Good morning.
It's $4.39 right now, but I'm willing to pay it, but it needs to be like a stimulus, like a gas stimulus or something for the working people, because I drive an hour and a half to work. I'm a healthcare worker. I have no choice.
Where I'm at, this gas is right around $4.10 a gallon. I don't like the war in Ukraine, but I don't agree with the gas prices going up, because all we have to do is release some of the the oil from our reserves to help lower the prices some.
It's double for what it usually is, and I don't agree with punishing Putin. This war don't have nothing to do with us, so why should we have to suffer when we're already struggling on U.S. soil as it is?
So I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and the gas costs $3.89, and I have premium, so it's going up to $4 a gallon. We don't have a choice, right? I mean, because if we keep buying gas from Russia, right, we still don't have an issue. So it's like we paying the enemy.
And y'all better lock y'all saw what I put on Facebook. Y'all better lock y'all gas tanks up, because they're going getting folks. Gary.
Yes,
they got folks coming out there sucking gas out of the whole pipe.
No, Rick, you know what they doing in Atlanta?
What?
Dudes were sliding under people's cars, drilling holes in the gas tanks and draining the gas out.
Yes.
They broke up a ring last week of dudes that was doing that.
Yes.
Yeah, Ricky.
And what?
Man, they slide up under there with a bucket.
Yep.
And a drill.
And
get your gas.
Are you
come out
serious?
and crank your car up.
Yes, one woman did a report, Ricky, about she kept going and filling up her tank, and she couldn't understand why her tank was not holding the gas. Then she had a mechanic look under it, and someone had drilled a hole in her tank, and has been taking her gas.
Now you got to go get a steel cover or something that they can't drill through.
Yep.
Which is gonna make your car heavier, or put a screen or fence up under your. I don't know what the hell.
But you know what, though, too, Ricky, believe it or not, I did this Sunday. The gas is definitely going up. And this premium and all that, I put regular in a premium. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't use premium. I use the one in the middle. I do the one in the middle.
Plus, the middle is mixed, though. It's mixed with bad gas and good gas. So you need to just do the top one because it lasts longer.
If you talk to a mechanic, they'll tell you that the only difference between premium and regular is the life of your fuel filter. It might over time.
But can't you go to Pep Boys and buy some of the little stuff you pour in your gas tank to clean your fuel,
some of that detergent. Yes,
octane booster.
Exactly.
And what about the people that still got carburetors?
Carburetors.
They straight.
If you got a cut, what kind of cars that still have a carburetor?
Anything like an old school, anything from the 70s or the early 80s.
like a
Tornado.
Cutlass, like a Cutlass,
Regal, Grand
Supreme,
Prix.
or Regal.
Yeah.
What about the one of them drug dealers be riding in the Caprice Classic?
That Impala.
Yeah,
Box
the
Chevy.
Impala.
Box Chevy have a carburetor?
Cutlass.
For sure.
Carburetor.
Carburetor. Carburetor. I don't know why I can't talk this morning. Carburetor.
That's all right.
Yeah, and Gary, what you driving these days? Because you got the Range Rover repossessed, didn't it?
Yeah, I got a Jeep.
So they came and repossessed it. You was real about that.
No, I voluntarily turned it in.
Okay, well, what's the difference? You had to turn it in.
Repossessing and voluntarily turning it in mean repossess, they come take it. Voluntarily means you say, here, you can have
What's
it.
called a voluntary
But they
repo.
wanted it, though.
They still put it on a flatbed.
Yeah, the
So
Brett
you took
said
it.
something that's really important, so they
What?
wanted it. Did they want it?
Well, they had no choice but to take it. I couldn't pay for that girl, so here, take
How
it back.
many months you was behind on the note?
I was like maybe 2 or 3, but that's why I say you gotta own stuff. That's why it's not good to rent. Cause when you rent, they throw you out if you can't pay help. You can't pay your car note. They take it.
So when you turn your Range Rover in and you pulled up at church with a Jeep, what the parishioners said?
Well, no, cause I park across the street, honey, from the church, so people can see me. Make no error, baby. Make no error, honey. I go right up over here. I don't park in the same parking lot, baby. You park over here.
Gary, you up finna be embarrassed, Gary?
No, sir, honey. Not my cute suit, baby.
Lord Jesus.
No. And you get out of church early, honey. You go ahead and get that girl and go home.
You ain't want that. Gary, you ain't want them to see you, Gary.
No, not that time.
What kind of Jeep you got, Gary? What kind?
A Wrangler.
What year is it?
A Wrangler.
Hey, you're getting all personal now with damn you. It rides. They all look the same. Thank you.
No, they don't.
You ain't got it jacked up and got it fixed up like Bratz, do you? Just
Well,
regular.
no, but that's
like
all right,
no.
baby, because, honey, baby,
like a
honey,
little.
when my income tax come, baby, she's going to be heist, okay?
She's going to be hyped up.
Yeah, she's going to be heiced up, baby. She's going to have big
Yeah, how
wheels
much
and
you- how
things.
much
Don't do that, Gary, because you fall a lot. You've been grabbed
Gary,
onto
Gary,
the top
that's what I'm
and
talking
not.
about.
Don't
He don't
do
know
it,
how to
Gary.
climb. He don't. You ought to see him trying to climb up and get in it.
In yours, I know.
You got to hump your butt up and sit on the seat. You got to hump up.
You gotta pull
You
yourself.
shouldn't have no
from
problem
the,
doing that.
What you gotta do, Gary?
You got to hump up, baby, and scoot over.
All right, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Help us, Lord.
We got Rickey Squinkies, y'all. If y'all want to play Rickey Squinkies, y'all call us up right now. 866-9-RICKY. 866-9-RICKEY. Call us now for Rickey Squinkies. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Quickies. Time to play Rickey Squinkies. Let's go to the phones. Let's go. Quickies.
My biggest fear is being at my funeral in my casket and a roach crawl across my face.
Quickies.
Yeah, I want to tell Rickey Smiley that half-body still looking for him.
Quickies.
Ricky, if you need a ride, I'll try.
Quickies.
Hey, remember, if you always get cold, go stand in the corner. It's always about 90 degrees.
Quickies.
We'll be all night.
Quickies.
Black Tony, what color panties did Nancy Pelosi have on?
Quickies.
Oh, D, no.
Quickies.
We don't talk about Bruno. Peace in Ukraine.
Quickies.
Hey, Ricky, this from St. Louis, man. If you get that booster shot, it might help you out with your sinuses. I holler.
Quickies.
Roxy laughs like a hyena getting tickled with a pterodactyl feather.
Quickies.
Good morning, Richie.
Quickies. Quickies.
Ricky Smiley's so black, he leaves fingerprints on Oreos.
Quickies.
Honey, oh my shining star, don't you go away from these nights.
Quickies.
Oh, my love.
Quickies.
Tweet baby. Your breath stink.
Quickies.
Man, I got ADHD. I need some of that little Dairy.
Quickies.
Good morning, Sugar Wooger.
Quickies.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Quickies.
I'm getting kind of hungry. You forgot to bring something to eat.
Quickies.
I just want to know why the brat sound like Oh Sophia when she laughs. That studio that damn near laughed at that.
Quickies.
Got a song for you. Like a here you go. Guess it's too damn high. Guess it's too damn high. Guess it's too damn high.
Quickies.
Hey, tell your mama Bert came by.
Quickies.
Hey, Super Dave might cut in on you with a commercial. Super Dave might cut you out on with a commercial. Super Dave might just cut you.
Quickies.
Hey, Rick, she didn't want to get up this morning. I made that thing. She moved in.
Quickies.
The hills are alive with the sound of
That dude that called in with that mama joke, your mama so ugly she had to sneak up on a glass of water. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for your freaking quickies. Freaking Smiley Morning Show. Hey, look, I ain't gonna waste no time right here. I ain't wasting no time. Listen, man, this, my next guest is absolutely. If you want to know what I do every day, I watch these videos back to back. I am involved in this soap opera, man. This has got to be one of the funniest comedians in the country on social media. He has over 3.3 million followers on Instagram. One of Variety's top 10 comedians to keep an eye on, and has some of the most shared videos on social media history. On the line right now, ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, Super Day? Do we have a drum roll? A big round of applause. I don't care. We got to bring them all right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to give it up on the line right now. Y'all, please welcome one of my favorites, and I do this every day. I watch all the videos. Y'all give it up for Country Wayne.
In the building.
What up, man?
Hey, Wayne. It is crazy that you on the show this morning, because I was about to text. I was like, man, we got to get Wayne back on the show, man, because I'm obsessed with the cougar girlfriend and her new boyfriend. And then you done got the kids involved. The kids got, your son got a girlfriend. Girlfriend want to go back and stay with her. Like, I swear, the mansion, that stuff with you and your cougar ex-girlfriend that you trying to make, I swear, every day, man. I just, one day I was watching one of the videos, I just took my phone and just tossed it across the room. I said, I'm not fooling. Every single day of my life, I'm watching these videos, man. And I don't even watch, I'll be watching stuff like that, but I swear, man, these are the funniest videos on the internet. What's up, boy?
Man, what's up, man? Appreciate it, Ricky, man. That mean a lot coming from you, brother. You know what I'm saying? That mean a lot coming from you.
Hey, look, man, listen, how do you keep coming up with all of these scenarios? Who coming up with this stuff?
Child support. It just makes you keep coming up with it.
Hey, you better tell him. Hey, Wayne, you better tell him.
It make you
better tell him.
Hey, it's that child support, man, for real.
Right.
Hey, Wayne, it's Special K, man. Speaking of the doggone child support, we know you got to stay ahead of that. So congratulations, man, on your Straight Out the Mud 22 city tour, man. That's good stuff.
Yes, come on now.
Big time, man. The boy's got his own tour.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Wayne, who all on the tour?
Oh, it's just me.
Oh, I love it. One man army.
Hey, there you go. You ain't got to split that money no way.
Okay.
Oh, nah, man.
No background dancers, no singers, no nothing.
Okay. So Wayne, check this out. What up? It's your girl Brat. Stand up takes it take a very special skill set to do the comedy thing. So when you start doing your skits on social media, was it in your mindset that one day you would perform on stage the same stuff you're doing now?
Nah, I thought I was gonna skip it because I wanted to skip it. Because I knew I was like, man, I'm gonna skip that stand up because I wasn't stupid. I knew it was different.
Yeah.
But man, I knew I had to do it, man, to be a real comedian. So I hid. I went to them Chitlin Circus first.
Right.
Yeah. And I kind of got famous and then got unfamous and hid for a while.
Right.
Because my fame was bigger than my act. So I was like, man, so God hid me in plain sight. And it wasn't nothing I really planned. It was like God, I was so big, but I was so like, it was like niche. Like only certain people knew me. But
Wayne, please write a movie or a sitcom with you and that cougar ex girl. And then you know what's really funny, Special K, was low key funny. Her new boyfriend, the dude with the muscles and the beard, is so nice and supportive of Wayne, and Wayne really be throwing shade on the dude. Man, that's the part that just had me crying. And then All of the church scenes be tearing.
The girlfriend name is Ro, and the boyfriend name is Mike, right?
Man, that be
man.
I can't take it
Ro
no
and
more,
Mike.
So Wayne, you cooking up. You're cooking up a lot
I'm
of.
sorry, I got excited.
No worries at all. I'm just excited about this tour. I also hear you have a memoir on the way. Can we talk about it?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I got a book called Help Is on the Way. It's coming out on 2023.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Wayne, are you gonna really do a sitcom or a movie? And can I just be the bartender? My dream, one of my dreams in my whole career is just to be in just one. I just in the background, the driver. I don't even want no part. I just want to walk by. Wayne, I swear, I'm obsessed with these videos, like for real. I text Special K every day about something that you did.
I'm gonna hold you up to that now. This ain't no radio stuff. You don't say it or not.
No, I'm coming, Wayne. Wayne, you just give me a date.
Hey, Special K. Hey,
You know I bring it, Wayne.
Hey, we talking on the radio. You don't say it or not, boy. I'm gonna hit you up for real. I won't.
Wayne, I just want to be around. And then Wayne, wait, Special K, the way Wayne be when Wayne be doing his eyes, Special K. When he be doing his eyes, like
all
his
of
eyes,
that.
yeah, when his eyes be shifting back and forth, and then the boyfriend will pass by, and then he'll say something slick. He say something slick.
It's gonna get good though. It's about to get better, man. Y'all got to keep watching. It's gonna get real good, boy.
Hey, Wayne, why you tell your ex-girlfriend when you showing her the castle, the new mansion, and and then you went to the girlfriend down there and bought her a necklace.
Just dirty, man.
I'm literally sitting up here crying right now thinking about the
Hey,
video.
Ricky, boy, you watching it for real, boy. I appreciate
Hey,
you.
Wayne.
Boy.
Oh, he is into it.
Hey,
We
Wayne,
all
why,
into it.
Wayne, why you went and bought your new girlfriend a necklace in front of the old girl? and then you let her try on a thinner necklace than what she bought for your Wayne. I laughed so hard. I can only watch one of your videos a day now because they didn't start coming up on my what you call it, brother? What is it?
Algorithm.
Algorithm. I'm gonna say aneurysm. So,
What make it so funny is he low key ain't no good, but he's still a good dude. But he low key, he a low key scumbag, buddy.
K, what is the secret sauce? Because he do take care of the kids. He all in their business. Then you hating on your ex. You still kind of like your cougar ex-girlfriend. Then her new boyfriend bigger than you. He got a beard and he all buffed up and you all skinny. But you doing good. And you be making them look like they struggling. Hey, and then Wayne be pulling up in all them different cars. Listen, y'all, if y'all don't, I can sit here and tell you about every single damn video Country Wayne Way. This is like my favorite. I don't even watch sitcoms. I don't watch no sitcom. This is perfect for ADHD because there ain't no commercials. You get in and out, and these are the funniest videos on the internet, man. I absolutely love you, bro. For real, Wayne.
Appreciate it, right, man. I appreciate that, Ricky, man. I'm proud of everything you got going on, too, man. Everything, man. The elevation in the radio, I heard about it. I heard about the raise that come with it and everything. So, yeah, shout out to you.
Hey, Wayne, text me, man. I'm coming. I'm driving. Listen, I'm coming to be in one of your videos. I just want to be in the background.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be Roll New Man, because Mike kind of cheating right now, man. You got to come, man.
Okay, I'm there. I'm in. Wayne, I'm in. I want to be a part of that. So I have never interviewed anybody on this radio show and asked to be a part of their project. Have I, Brett?
No.
Have I asked anybody to put me on anything?
Not at all.
Man,
we interview everybody,
Ricky,
but
I love all y'all, man. I watch y'all too. I love everything, man. For real.
I'm coming in whatever role you want me to
Wayne,
play.
I'm gonna bring him over there. We gonna set this up.
Wayne, you don't have to pay me. I just want to be in it. You don't have to pay me nothing. I just want to be in it.
All this. Ricky saying,
He said, let me write down all this.
Can y'all put an extra recorder on the radio right now? I done woke up to a blessing this morning. Hey, I'm gonna get a good move. Cause boy, I'm gonna hold him up to this. I'm gonna be at the radio station. Hey, Ricky, you know you ain't said.
I'm there, man. Hey, I absolutely love you, man. Thank you for coming on the show. It's crazy. I didn't even know they had booked you on the show. I was just about to text them and say, yeah, can y'all please get Country Wayne on the show? And then I looked on the schedule, and here you are, man. God bless you, man. God bless your family. Keep doing what you're doing. Man, God got so many big things coming for you, man. You be trying to do the right thing. And I just absolutely love you, man. Congratulations
I
on
love y'all,
everything.
man.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for one of my favorite comedians. Y'all give it up for Country Wayne. All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey, the time right now is 27 minutes after the hour. Y'all, the front page news is being embodied by America's Best. At America's Best, you never overpay for eyewear. Get 2 pairs and a free quality eye exam for just $69.95. It's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. President Biden announced a ban on Russian oil, gas, and coal imports into the U.S., and he warned us that this move could raise gas prices. The move has bipartisan support from Congress and is a major trade action that the president of Ukraine had been asking for. Gas prices jumped again yesterday, with the national average in the U.S. at $4.25 a gallon. Vice President Kamala Harris will leave today on a 3-day trip to Poland and Romania to discuss aid to Ukraine. Meanwhile, McDonald's, Starbucks, Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, and General Electric announced that they are temporarily suspending their business in Russia over its invasion of Ukraine. Now, in other news, the first defendant to go to trial in connection with the January 6 attack on the U.S. Capitol was found guilty on all charges yesterday. 49-year-old Guy Reffitt of Texas now faces up to 60 years in prison. Prosecutors hope that the verdict will give them more leverage.
Every last one of them racist.
Every one, Ricky.
Every last one of them. I hope they put them all in jail. Because
Yep.
if black folks would have been out there, and then when black people was out there having a peaceful protest, they had the police presence and the police that they had out there when it came to black folks. But then for them, they get to raid the Capitol. And they just now going to jail.
It's taking them
Absolutely.
forever. They ain't giving them 6 months.
Right.
Well, prosecutors are hoping that this verdict will give them leverage that they need in plea negotiation in upcoming cases. Now, in related news to that, the leader of the far-right Proud Boy extremist group was arrested yesterday on a conspiracy charge of his alleged role in the January 6 attack on the Capitol. Last but certainly not least, despite much criticism, Florida's Republican-controlled Senate passed a very controversial Don't Say Gay bill, which stops teachers and school districts from discussing gender identity topics surrounding sexuality with children in kindergarten through the 3rd grade. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news, but for more, just log on to the RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock T, our sports genius. What's going on?
What is happening, Eva for Shiva? Let's start off with Aaron Rodgers signing the largest NFL contract with the Green Bay Packers. That's right, he's back with the Pack. Highest paid player in NFL history. 4-year deal, $200 million.
I'll be dang.
$153 million guaranteed. His buddy wide receiver Devontae Adams will also re-sign with the Green Bay Packers. So expect him to
We
make
in the wrong business.
Come on, dog. Hey, we can go out there. I still got a post corner in me. I got a strong post corner in me.
I still got my arm.
Let's go get it.
All you got to do is go out there and run a couple of dig routes. And you run that post corner. You turn around. I swear that ball going to be right at your chest.
Sitting right there.
And I drop it.
Y'all going out there and trying out.
I'll drop it right over the cornerback.
I already know, dog.
Ain't never got picked off.
You know I'm going to reel it in, Jack. That's what we do.
Hey, do I still have my arm, though, Rock?
It's strong, dog. I ain't going to lie to you. We got there throwing that rock.
Super Day. Super Day.
Yeah, dog.
Do I have my arm?
Oh, you got your arm.
Okay.
But I don't know about Rock T hands.
You already know I got the hands. Super Day.
I just said I already don't know about the hands.
Rock started at receiver. What high school you went to, Rock?
Arlington High School. The late great Arlington High School.
Rock started at Did y'all win the state? Did y'all win the state?
No, we never won. We got one game before the state and lost.
Oh, be damn.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't
you didn't drop. You didn't drop that.
I don't drop balls, man. Come on.
Gary, you ever dropped any? Never. Go ahead.
Well, I'm still holding.
Come on, baby.
I'm a good catcher.
Still holding.
Yeah.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
I'm still holding them.
29 before the top of the hour, y'all. The hot spot is being brought to you by Kroger. Tune in the morning that with Gio Peppers, wherever you listen to podcasts. Brought to you by Kroger. Fresh for everyone. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Bank staffers mistakenly thought that Ryan Coogler was staging a robbery, so they called the cops, and the famed director actually ended up in handcuffs briefly. Now, according to the Atlanta Police Department, obtained by TMZ, Coogler was detained after stopping in the Bank of America to make a transaction back in January, a completely legal transaction, mind you, but that's not how one teller took it. He walked in rocking shades and a COVID face mask, not uncommon, of course, but he handed the teller a withdrawal slip with a handwritten note on back, and the message said, "I would like to withdraw $12,000 cash from my checking account. Please do the money count somewhere else. I'd like to be discreet." Now, this teller thought that it was something suspicious going on, so she called the cops in for an attempted robbery. Now, when the officers arrived, they detained two people waiting outside of him, out for him in his SUV, and then they went in and brought him in out in handcuffs. Now, after the investigation, police say it was all a huge mistake, and the fault lies with the Bank of America employee who was described as a pregnant black woman. Now, according to reports, when the teller went to make the transaction on her computer, it triggered some type of alert. So she told her boss that Coogler was attempting to rob the bank, and they called 911. Now, in the end, cops realized this was a big mistake, and Ryan actually did nothing wrong. And it sounds like he wasn't too pleased either, because he asked for their badge numbers of all the responding officers, and then everyone was released. I'd have got their badge numbers too, because that is so embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? He just trying to lay low. And we all wear masks because he had a hood on and a mask. Like, wow, I don't get this one, but okay. Last but not least, Kanye West shared a poem, y'all, about being dead. In the poem he wrote, "No one wanted to tell me I was dead, and only people that would talk to me were in my head. No one wanted to know or tell me I was dead. The only people who loved me visited me in their dreams instead." He added, "My kids would dance for me in a home I once led." He also addressed the media in the poem, saying everything was wrong in the press that I read. He said, "I found out one of the newsstands in Purgatory, there was a front page article of my murderer story. I was so surprised at what it said. This info was for the living, and surprise, you're dead." So Kanye captured the poem. I will not explain this new piece, for the explanation destroys the mystery and magic of true love and puts it in a box that can't be counted.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess that's good to express yourself. But that's kind of deep.
Sad, though.
It is.
I just hope that he don't, with mental health, and that he don't do nothing to himself, because you lost your mom. Yeah. And we can kind of see a change, in his, how he's been kind of behavior. And then now he got a divorce, and, not being there with the kids every day. That's it ain't enough women, it ain't enough music, it ain't enough nothing out there when your kids leave your house, or you not in that house with them every day and got you out of your routine, especially after the loss of a mother that you hadn't even healed from, probably not. And I just feel bad for him, and I hope that he don't do anything to himself, because there's a lot of people that's suicide rate is really high.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next, we got the praise mixed down. Yes?
I just want to ask Special K, are we doing the Big Ass Space Awards this year?
Aha.